Okay, so we've managed our tool palettes in our drawing now. What happens now if somebody wants to use these blocks in their version of AutoCAD and they don't have that particular palette? Well, there's our training blocks palette there. If I right click here on the title bar of the tool palette, you can see, look, there's all the different tool palettes available to me. So you can see there's all palettes ranging up to annotation and design. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to place my tool palette into a group first of all. Now to do this, I need to go to Customize Palettes. And you'll see there, look, there's various palettes available. There's my training blocks palette there on the left-hand side. Here you'll notice I've got palette groups. Now there's a little trick here. If you're going to create a new palette group, minimize all the existing ones so that you don't place a group within a group. So click on the little minus sign, as you can see what I'm doing there on the right hand side. Otherwise I can guarantee you'll put a group within a group and you'll never find your palette again. It does happen. Been there and got the t-shirt, unfortunately. So what we do here is all of them now, as you can see, are all in their own little groups, like so. If I now right click and create a new group, look, see what happens? I was over leaders there. It's put a new group within leaders. So easy to do. So I'm just going to press enter there, and I'm going to right click over that new group and delete it. Minimize it there and bring it right down to the bottom, and then get your pointer here, just at the bottom, and then right click, and you'll see there it's difficult, yeah? So what you do is you have to resize your box. Can you do that? No, you can't. So you have to go right over here, and in the space there, now right click, new group. Now I've put that new group there, it doesn't matter. I'm going to call that training, and that's going to be my training group. I can easily move that group, that's the trick. So I click on it and I drag it and it goes up to the top, and now it's in the list. Can you see that? So if you make that mistake, it doesn't matter, but just be aware of it. It's so easy to put a group within a group. I did it twice there purely by accident because I had lots of different groups in the list. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my palette here, training blocks, and move it into that group there, just underneath the word training. See the little black bar there? It puts training blocks in there. If I close that now and go down here and click on this little button here, if I right click there, it gives me a list of all of my groups. If I go to training now, my new group, it will only show me now the tool palette training blocks. You'll see it change there. Look, training blocks, and I'm only showing now the training tool palettes. Makes my life a little bit easier because I've only got the one tab to think about here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to export this particular training blocks palette by right-clicking again. I go to Customize Palettes again. What I'm going to do, I'm going to click on training blocks here, right-click, and export it as an XTP file. Now you'll see that it's already been exported the once. You can see that there, training blocks. So I'm going to export it as 002 this time, so it's different. And it will remember that name, training blocks. Okay? So I click on save, and that saves that XTP file in that folder. It could be anywhere, on a network, on a hard drive, portable hard drive, anywhere. What I do now though is I'm going to rename this one here. So I close Customize, I right click here, and I rename it. And what I'm going to call it is Furniture Blocks. So just using the arrow keys there, I just delete the word training and put furniture. So it's Furniture Blocks, like that, and press enter. So that has been renamed. What I can do now is if I right click here and go to Customize Palettes again, what I'm going to do this time, I can be over any palette over here on the left, it doesn't matter, any of them, right click and import. That will remember where I put the last one, so I want to import my 002 training blocks and click on open, and it will import that. So notice now I've got furniture blocks here, and I've also got training blocks. It's brought it back in. Not only that, look, it's in my group as well. So if I scroll up and find my training group, which is right up at the top here, it's inserted training blocks in that group because it's remembered the group in the exported palette as well. Isn't that clever? Great for managing and working with other people with the same tool palettes. Great for projects if you're all using project blocks on a particular project, for example.